Well, hey guys, how are you doing? Good morning. I just wanted to explain the difference of like how God creates something and how the devil mocks it really quick, because there's some comments on my page where people are saying that this is new age, this is new age. It's not. I want to show you the difference, okay? So before Jesus started talking to me about frequencies, I didn't even know anything about it. I don't follow New Age. I don't know I know there's a group out there calling them like the light trackers or whatever. Okay, that's false because they leave Jesus out of it. You can never leave Jesus out of anything because he's our Messiah. He's the only way to heaven. He died on the cross for us. He shed our blood for us, and he rose on the third day. He comes in the flesh. He's God in the flesh. Okay, so those people talking about reincarnation and all that stuff, that's the mockery of what Jesus is telling me. Okay, it's called spiritual ascension. That's the word that the Lord actually gave me. But you can't really Google it, because when you Google it, you're going to get the false stuff. And, you know, this makes a lot more sense because a while ago, Jesus had said the word chakra, and I didn't know what that meant. He was saying how it was bad. It's bad because when that's why they tell Christians not to do yoga and all that stuff, because you're actually releasing your chakra. Well, then I saw there was something called sakra, which means hell. So literally you're like releasing the demons from hell when you're practicing into that new age stuff, which is why I don't do any of that, guys. I literally wake up, I seek Jesus Christ, I read his word, I pray, I do all that stuff. So I don't do anything that would influence a demon in my life. Okay, being that said, I want to show you how God creates stuff. And the devil, you know, let's just be honest, he sucks. I mean, he can't create anything. So he literally steals what God already creates. And he's always trying to mimic everything God does. Like when it came to the study of the stars and the moon, God created that, you know, with the Mazzaroth, his true calendar, and the devil made astrology. Now, God uses bad things for his good, and he allows things to happen because it's still spreading the word of him and Jesus Christ. So he does allow things to happen. However, you can see how the devil mocks everything God creates. You know, you have astronomy, then you have astrology, you have the 144, the true 144, the 12 tribes. But he told me 144 has another meaning, which means 144,000 frequencies. Basically, guys, what we've been taught is not what we've been taught our whole lives. So there are spiritual realms, there are dimensions, it's multidimensional, it has something to do with the arc and the shape of the earth and everything like that. That's all going to happen when Jesus comes and we see his glory in the sky. That's all going to unfold. He told me the Antarctica mysteries are going to unfold. That's why you can't get to Antarctica, because they're hiding the truth. And so I just want you to know, when I'm saying frequencies, I am not talking about those new age light people that say you have to go to another level. So the devil always comes in with a lot of truths, but then he takes and puts a false in there, like taking out Jesus. I mean, come on, that's the biggest thing. You can't take out Jesus. So there are people following that stuff thinking that it's true. It's not. Now he creates it. So there was his original creation with the spiritual realms and the frequencies, and going to heaven, the Stardust equation, the Adam and Eve, the soulmate, the kingdom marriages in heaven in the spirit, not the flesh. And I think someone got me because I said on heaven as in earth or whatever. Like I said it backwards, on earth as in heaven. It's the same thing, guys. Come on, don't you always have to come after me and say something, because I'm not perfect. I'm human. Anyway, so I just want you to know I'm not talking about that stuff. So when you say that astrology is from the devil, yes, you're right, it is. But astronomy isn't. And God uses those. They might not be the names that he originally created, because, you know, they changed them into like Babylonian names, I think is what Jess said. Oh, and by the way, Jess's channel's back up. She just wanted to make it private for a minute because she just needed to get away and speak to God and get some clarity and everything on just her life and just, worship Jesus. So it's back up. She made her channel private, but now it's Jesus saves underscore 2747. I believe it is Jesus underscore saves 2747. But anyway, it's back up so you can find her. I think when she made it private, her subscribers went. So if you want to just resubscribe to her page, you can do that. Not sure if she's going to make another video or not. It's whatever the Lord leads her to. She's just listening to Jesus. So, but yeah, I was mind blown when he told me that 144 is not just about the tribes. It's also about 144,000 frequencies. And that's why people can hear his sheep know his voice, because they recognize the frequencies. When you go on someone's page and if it doesn't align up in your spirit, then it's probably not true. When I go on people's things, and I don't watch a lot of stuff because God tells me not to, but when I come across a video that somebody tags me in, or they send it to me to try to show me things that I had already said for validation and proof and encouragement, I either get a yes really quick or a no really quick. Jesus always lets me know what I should watch and what I shouldn't. It aligns with my spirit. So it's always important to listen to the Holy Spirit, because he's going to lead you to truth. And he's going to keep you away from that deception, because there's a lot of deception out there. There's so much deception. And that's why, like, when you're completely relying on the word, but you don't actually ask Jesus what the word means, you're going to miss his beauty, his personality, his relationship. Anyway, I wanted to just do a quick video to explain there's a difference. When you see something that's false, remember, there's always something that's true, because the devil mimics and mocks everything. There was something else I wanted to, and I can't remember the other mockery right now. It was astrology, astronomy, and then the new age stuff. But there's one more thing, and it's just escaping my brain. I just woke up. So, okay, well, ignore the people on YouTube trying to impersonate my page. But I just want to encourage you, because I feel like we are so close, like closer than we've ever been. Guys, when the Lord had me and Guillermo align the planets, someone sent me a video last night. Literally, those dates match exactly in the signs of the heavens that the Lord showed me to go there on those dates without me even knowing, because that video was 3 weeks ago and I've never even seen it until now. And someone tagged me in it. It was like, look for the light that lights up the sky or something. It has the child, the Revelation 12 signs and all that. 321. By the way, 321 is my birth time, and if you notice, it's in the sun, and the sun is with Jesus. More proof written in the stars. So, you can't really fake that. Anyway, sorry, I laugh at Jesus because he's so funny. The way he confirms things all the time. But anyway, those dates literally line up the time where Jesus told us to go to Myrtle Beach, which I find very interesting because, Myrtle Beach used to be Daniel and I's spot. We went there once a year with his family and everything. So I found it very interesting that Jesus used Myrtle Beach as the spot, which you have the signs for 22 and 544 and all those things in Myrtle Beach. I just found that very interesting. You know how God is a God of order, and he does things in the beginning and the end. And, that's interesting because we always went once a year, and that was always in September. So, I don't know. But anyway, it lines up the dates from the first time, and then Orion, the week of Orion. I didn't know that, guys. I don't even have a stellarium app. That's like the running joke here in the family. I don't have a stellarium app, and there's something else I always say. I can't remember now. Like my brain's not working. But anyway, so the Orion dates lined up, the other dates lined up, and then he was talking about something else, as far as like the child and everything on earth as in heaven. So all that's more mysteries that you need to take to Jesus, but it all lines up dates wise. So I'm just kind of blown away. Our God is so good. If you don't know Jesus, believe in him with all your heart, confess he's Lord, know that he finished it on the cross, and you will be saved. God bless. I love you so much.